Y'all need to listen to me about solar panels because nobody else is going to tell you what I'm going to tell you right now. Don't buy solar panels. If you think you're going to impress your neighbors by virtue signaling by putting solar panels on your roof, you're going to end up paying a lot of money for something that's just not worth it. Solar panel companies are not much different from used car salesmen. If you think the purpose of putting solar panels on your roof is going to save you all the money on your electric bill, think twice. If you don't buy enough panels for your roof, then you won't be producing enough electricity, so you'll be ending up paying two bills, the solar energy bill plus the electric bill. If you get too many on your panels, you'll be paying an enormous loan fee or lease charge for many years into the future. Vivint Solar hired me as their structural engineer of record in California in 2014. In the next few years, they became the second largest solar installer in the United States. But you couldn't buy solar from Vivint, you could only lease it. When Vivint Solar became public in 2016, the Attorney General of New Mexico filed suit against them for unfair business practices and fraud. There's been other lawsuits where people have been put into contracts to put solar on their roof, and they realize that they didn't actually sign it, or there's something wrong with it, or they end up paying more money and they're unhappy with it, and they've sued. Some of them got their money back. Others have been screwed. High-pressure sales tactic that actually affected my father, who in his 90s bought solar panels he was going to pay for over 20 years. But in 2023, the solar industry in California has all but died. Net metering 3.0, which kicked in April of 2023, basically killed the industry. Solar panel sales dropped by almost 90%, and the industry lost over 17,000 employees by the end of last year. Some solar companies actually bundled their lease agreements into mortgages, like they did in the 2008 mortgage crisis, and sold them on the open market. But now with higher interest rates and people not buying solar as much anymore, those are starting to default. And you've all heard stories about solar power companies going out of business. And did you know solar panels lose power over time? All in all, solar energy is a hoax, making some government officials rich and other people like that, but not necessarily working out for the consumer. Therefore, even as an engineer, somebody who actually worked with the solar industry, my recommendations still are, don't buy solar panels.